Welcome to Rob Talks. Thank you all for your support. Here's the translation from the Mayan calendar for February 16, 2026 for all three calendars. First up is the long count calendar, which is being represented by 13 Baktun, 0 Katun, 13 Tun, 2 Winal and the 19 Kin. After yesterday's activation, today brings stability. The long count energy that is rising now seeks grounding. This is a day to anchor what has been awakened and give it form. Do not overextend. It's time to consolidate. You are being asked to organize plans that recently emerged and ground yourself through routines. This is a time to create structure around new goals and to focus on steady progress. I'm also translating the entire 13-day cycle of the Tzolk'in calendar. If you're interested in seeing it, I'll link it at the end of this video. Today's Tzolk'in date is 4 Kimi. Kimi is represented by death. It's about transformation, rebirth, ancestral wisdom, and ego release. The number 3 is about stability, foundation, and order. Together, 4 Kimi brings structured transformation. It's not chaotic ending, rather it's a conscious restructuring. Something within your identity may be quietly reorganizing. Old emotional patterns may feel distant now. Kimi is a reminder to you that transformation is natural when it's embraced willingly. There is also ancestral support in the field today. Today asks you to release fear of change and to honor ancestors or lineage wisdom. Also to allow endings to feel stable and not dramatic. Now, let's see what the Hob calendar has to say. The Hob date is 14 Jul. Zul is about surrender, shedding, and the preparation for renewal. Day 14 is about movement toward momentum and transition nearing completion. Together, 14 Jul continues the release and arc, but the intensity has softened. You may now feel clarity rather than heaviness. This is now release integrated into identity. The shedding cycle reaches fulfillment today, and what needed to fall away has likely already begun dissolving. Today is about noticing how much lighter you feel. This is the time to avoid reopening closed chapters and to make peace with recent endings. In other words, embrace simplicity. Now let's look at what the collective message is from all three calendars. Here's the meaning of each calendar summed up. The long count is about stabilizing a new momentum, and the Tzolk'in reflects structured transformation and grounded release. The Hob calendar says that transition is nearly complete. Together, this is a day of stable transformation, where change no longer feels turbulent, rather it feels inevitable and aligned. Collectively, restructuring is occurring beneath the surface. Systems and individuals alike are reorganizing foundations rather than reacting emotionally. The message here is to build stability from transformation, and let change become structure. This is a day when you are not who you were, and that is a good thing. You're being invited to stand calmly in your transformation. You do not need to dramatize change to validate it, because you are now evolving steadily. Here is an affirmation reflecting today's calendars, but please first remember to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe to help us grow. Thank you. Now here's the affirmation. I welcome transformation with stability. I build my future on grounded change. Thank you all for your support.